I gotta stop it somewhere. Happy Monday, everybody. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You are now live inside episode 282 of the Kicking Shit Podcast. All right, joining me today behind the camera is D. She's back in the building, man. What's going? Yeah, what's going on? How you doing? Chocolate Delight, the Woman King. I had to remember because he was doing extras. So I had to remember. To my right on his phone is my partner, is my boy comedian James, aka Jelly, aka Jills. Put him on the bread till he's fed. Young Picasso, your motherfucking super, aka the boss, Mr. J Linus himself, comedian James D. Jellyfish, man. What's going on, my brother?
What's good, man? You know, we won, by the way, too. The Hornets, we won.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 7 o'clock, 7, 8, 9. All right, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we won.
If you listen to this broadcast right now, we appreciate you. If you're watching this broadcast right now, we appreciate you for doing that too. If you're on YouTube watching right now, subscribe, like, and comment. We're on Apple Podcasts as well, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, and Google Play. Join us over there. Subscribe over there. Listen every Monday over there. Other than that, man, how y'all doing? How y'all been?
Good. I wanted to shine a light on a little documentary that I watched. It was very informational. I don't want to start no shit, but it was
like you about to start some shit.
Yeah, I'm about to start some shit. It was about Jezzy and Dame Dash.
Oh, you watched the conspiracy video?
It wasn't a conspiracy video. It was just a documentary on why their relationship went sour.
On what? What did you watch on?
How they?
It was on YouTube.
I still don't know how their relationship went sour.
It's crazy, man, because believe it or not, I called my sister about this earlier too, man. We was talking about this for a good little minute, but believe it or not, it was circled around R. Kelly. You remember when they did that Fiesta?
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly had Jay-Z and R. Kelly had about how many songs together? Like 3 or 4?
That whole album together.
They had a whole album together, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was right about the time when Aaliyah died and Dame Dash was dating Aaliyah. And they was really serious. I had no idea. And he would say, he was saying to Aaliyah, he was trying to get her, I guess, through her trauma or whatever she went through. Just a man being a man. And she ain't really want to, talk about it. She would be like, hey, man, just leave it alone type shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was just saying, for the sake of, keeping their relationship good, he never, went at R. Kelly. But he said if you pay attention to the Fiesta video, when they out in the desert, he said he don't have a shot with R. Kelly. And he never getting a shot with R. Kelly. And he said Jay-Z kind of fucked up pretty much for just not standing by his friend, man. And that's basically...
So this was all over Aaliyah.
I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah, kinda. They said Jay-Z was trying to holler at Aaliyah too, so it's just messy. It's
so the
just
YouTube nigga didn't mention the money?
What, the money they talking about?
The Def Jam deals.
Oh yeah, he definitely mentioned all that. It's just some things that I didn't know about. That's why I brought those up.
Oh.
Yeah, because I ain't know about the whole how basically, man, she was basically a rape victim. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea.
That's true.
Growing up,
she was the first victim on the surviving R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, growing up, you would see that. From my standpoint, I used to love Aaliyah. She was my favorite R&B chick. So it was just you would see her, and being young, you didn't know all this stuff was going on, and it's just it's going on, and it's just wow, it's an eye opener, man. I'm surprised ain't nobody ever pressed Jay-Z on no shit, man. Also
not knowing how young those girls are. I never knew Aaliyah was as young as she was when she was
50 years old.
Yeah, but they don't seem that way. They don't promote them that way. They over sexualize women. So,
that's true.
So you don't know how old. Even TLC, they were in their early 20s when they got on. We don't know that they're young girls. We thinking they grown women from our high school standpoint. Now I don't know what our parents was thinking.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of people that don't realize how young Beyonce was when. So they're just sexualized.
And our culture has transitioned. When we were in high school, girls were talking about the 20 and 30-year-old dudes that they were talking to. That's not okay in 2023. So I don't even think you could get away with mentoring a young artist today. like you would have got away with it in early 2000s.
Oh yeah, nah.
Like I think the big thing with the R. Kelly video was just the fact that he was having sex on camera. It wasn't the fact. I mean, of course they highlighted it was a minor, but like amongst the masses, I think that was missed on us. Like, yo, this nigga's a child molester.
Yeah, bro.
Like
He
it's
wild.
a kid. That
R.
is
Kelly a
child
wild boy.
pornography. Yeah.
He a wild boy.
All
Wild boy.
right. Well, while we on this topic, I'm gonna just dive right into Keke Palmer, man.
Let's do it, man.
She's filing a restraining order against her ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson. She's requesting full custody of the son after filing a temporary restraining order, and they are citing multiple instances of domestic violence as the reason. In one instance, he broke into her home and attacked her, demanded to see their child. In other instances, he's been showing some jealous behavior over Instagram posts and also being verbally abusive. They released some security footage. I couldn't make out what was going on in the security footage.
Right.
They just released some still images from the security, her visual support for her restraining order. To this point of recording, I believe they have awarded it, but you can't really make out much based on what they release.
No, I could.
True.
I couldn't.
I mean, it doesn't look good if you are jumping to conclusions based on what we're seeing.
I don't want to jump to conclusions based off stills. I hate to be on that. I don't believe Keke Palmer train. I'm not on that. I mean, it was kind of obvious he was jealous once we, they pretty much broke up after Usher sang to her and he didn't like her outfit and he let it be known publicly.
That's what I was gonna say. It's just weird. Is the whole thing of how did this man go from being people having America almost on his side to people
on the other side of it?
Yeah, it's just like, nigga, who the fuck are you? First of all. Second of all, your last name Jackson. Are we surprised? This nigga might be Joe nephew. Second of all, the nigga haircut like Ike Turner. Come on, come on now. I mean, come on. It's just too much. It's too much. And I just think it's very weird. It's just some cases that's just weird. I feel like, like after that whole Usher thing, this nigga had the Arthur fist. He probably whooped her ass that nigga probably whooped her ass after that shit, man. We don't know.
Nah, you were right.
Them steel frames was right after that Usher concert, nigga. For real. I'm going too far, man. Hey, look, man, I'm just making jokes.
Not right
I
after
ain't
the
picking
Usher
on
concert.
I'm not picking on abuse or nobody that's going through abuse. It's just making the jokes.
Thank
That's
you
it.
for clarifying.
I'm
interested in seeing how this plays out. I'm interested to see how this plays out.
So you got your ass out and you going to see Usher.
Oh, that nigga was tight. That nigga was over there like, ooh.
Bitch, when this baby go to bed, I'ma knock you the fuck nah. Yeah.
Hey, that's how you talk to somebody. I'm gonna knock your ass. You gotta get the small mouth.
I'ma knock you the fuck. Ooh. She probably didn't listen to Usher for a while after that. Nah.
No, she made a song with him. What are you talking about?
She did make a song with him.
Ain't nobody worried about no damn dare. Like, no.
So, okay.
You're right. That was Get Back right there.
Okay. Now our hypothetical situation goes even crazier.
My thing is, why he ain't come with Usher with that type of shit?
Because he know better. Because he know better.
Yeah. An abuser is not going to fight the man.
No, ever.
However, he can't be that much of an abuser if you go home from the Usher concert. Apparently, this is all hypothetical. There probably was an altercation. Then you go do a song with Usher. Keke got hands, yo.
I would think so.
What?
Keke got hands.
I would think so.
Like, yeah, he was abusing her, but she was getting her shit off. Cause now when you bring up the Usher situation, I'm thinking like, cause every abuse situation, we see abuse different. We got abuse with a woman don't fight back at all, and then you have abusive couples where the couple is fighting. Like he's hitting her, she jabbing this nigga. It's a match to the end. She might win on Tuesday, he might win on Wednesday. I'm not saying that's cool. I'm just saying that is a form of abuse.
So I'm gonna bring up two.
You're okay.
Like if your man whooped your ass for being at an Usher concert with your ass out, would you go do a song with Usher? If that happened.
Hell yeah.
Would you go do it?
I mean, it's Usher.
Shit, you don't whoop my ass. Shit, I might well gonna do a song with the nigga.
But did you? All right. Second, it's a 2-part question. Did he win? Did you get beat or did you get something off?
Bruh, for you to be an abuser.
You going to do this song with Usher. So I'm taking it. Walk me through what happened the night of the fight. Or was it a beatdown? Which one was it?
I'm not looking into that. I don't know. Because remember they broke up.
They did break up.
Yeah, they broke.
Oh, okay. I take all of
So
that.
to my understanding, like they weren't together when this whole visual whatever came out with Usher. Like they weren't together.
All right.
To my understanding.
Okay.
So it's 2 things I want to bring up.
All right.
About Keke Palmer.
Oh God.
Okay. Keke Palmer went through a similar situation, not necessarily abuse, but she went through a situation with a R&B singer by the name of Trey Songz. Y'all remember that? Remember she came out?
Yeah.
She came out and said Trey Songz was on some weird shit. She had to hide in the closet. Okay.
Nobody believed her.
Now look, abuse and rape are 2 different things. But I cannot sit here and how Keke Palmer was pretty much telling us how Trey Songz was doing, and then she going through a situation like this, and we just now finding out that this dude is abuser. Like, I can't believe this is the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird.
It's not weird
It's kind of weird.
It's not weird
because she blew that whistle on Trey. Like, this nigga is weird.
But when it comes to abuse victims oftentimes don't speak out against their abuser because they're scared. So they've parted ways. All jokes aside, they've parted ways. She's probably in a safer place and environment, and she probably has a support group around her. She's probably talked to her mom about it because her mom has come out and made a statement.
Her mom definitely.
And so now with that support and that love, she can go forward and say, this nigga's abusive. And this has been going on for years, and I'm ready to speak my truth. I'm ready to get get this nigga out my life. I want to be safe. I want to be free of him because this could become deadly for her.
Because I was gonna say that it could become deadly because the fact of he popped up in her house.
Yes, and
so
then he came to the house after breaking up to beat you up and
like she said, she did the restraining order. He posted, "See you son soon," like see you soon, son. Like he posted a picture of him and his son saying, "I'll see you soon." So like you have no regard to the fact that she does not feel safe with you coming around. You basically saying fuck that. But I feel like Keke Palmer is aware of who she is also. So while it is fear in most cases, it's the fact of trying to save face, trying to keep things private, trying to have some level of privacy when it comes to. She's a whole human. She's a person.
I'm gonna just say one last thing. Y'all remember when they was in the diner on live? No. Y'all remember when they was in the diner on live and he was saying some stuff and she was checking that nigga?
I saw that and people were reading into like, oh, look at the end of the video and how he was acting. That the live just cut. I can't feed into that.
But she was checking that nigga in the live though. She was like, I think they had a disagreement about a conversation.
Zodiac signs. Like it was nothing serious. I think that was something that has been blown out of proportion now that you have this smoke. It's let's look at this now. Let's dissect this now. It's not worth it.
Well, those were the only 2 things I had. I don't have anything else.
That post, like Johnny said, was the first sign of him being insecure. At the time, I thought it was just all for clout because then she came out with the song. I was like, all
Which one? The post where he told her you're a mother?
Yeah.
What?
At the time, I thought that was just for clout.
How is that insecure?
Well, I mean, it's insecure of you to put out there on Front Street. Now, since I know this is, like, real, because back then, I'm thinking, like, all right, they celebrities. Like, all right, whatever. But I'm not going to tell my girl, and y'all all sat here and said it. You're not going to tell your girl on Twitter to put her clothes on. You're going to tell your girl in your home when she gets home or before she went out, like, yo, baby, you got to change. You can't represent me like that.
But if I'm whooping your ass, I'm not getting on Twitter to say nothing. I'm going to check you as soon as you get in the house. Like, hey, put Put some clothes on.
And I think that happened. I think when you read articles on it, it seems to me like he was the type of abusive person who Abe was probably already made comments before she left. And I honestly don't think he's seen the outfit. I don't think he's seen the outfit. When you got somebody abusive like that, in the way that she describes it, she probably left, got a room for her birthday, got dressed at the room because she posted the pics at the room.
Yeah.
Then she went to the show. By the time she got home, she was in jogging pants and her acne was back on her face. Like, she was chilling.
Yeah.
Like, that was a joke. But she was chilling. So, yeah, he never seen the outfit. So he's seeing it all in real time like we seeing it all in real time. But he's responding online like celebrities do. But now with this tidbit of information, this nigga's been insecure. Because I think she said she posted something in a swimsuit. And he had something to say about that. Like, don't be showing your body off. But when they're insecure, it comes with verbal abuse, love bombing. Just it's just a whole up and down emotional roller coaster.
What Keke had on, I probably would have said something. I'm not even an abuser. Obviously, you could see that. But, boy, she had on that see-through lace. Whew, I would have been like, hey, now, come on.
Keke Palmer is a grown-ass woman.
She is, but I would have been like, damn, say that for me. Damn, no, getting that to Usher.
I mean, that's a
Nigga
man.
supposed to be in church. Nigga, he goddamn out here wilding out.
Men don't want women wearing certain things when they're together. True. I will say that. And so I see that from a man's standpoint. So at first, when the argument broke out on Instagram, I get it. Like, nah, my girl not wearing that. Like, I feel that. But, now in hindsight, like, it wasn't a my girl not wearing that. It was more like, I'm going to beat your ass if you wear that.
Damn.
That's a little bit different.
Yeah, it probably was like that the whole time. We just never knew.
Yeah, we just never knew, man.
we just never knew.
Well, hopefully, she is safe or she feels safe and he gets whatever help he needs.
Yeah, prayers out to you, man.
Because, anybody got time for that shit.
Akila and the B, that was my girl, man. I still want to know if she had hands, though.
I think Keke got hands.
I think
man.
she
Come
got
on.
hands.
Come on, bro.
I think that's beside the point.
I think she had enough hands to hold face, but it probably wasn't enough.
Yeah, it just wasn't enough. Yeah, I think she got hands. Also this week, man, my boy Young Jezzy sat down with Nia Long, man. I don't know if y'all know Nia Long's like 53 years old.
Yep.
She look good for 53.
Fine as hell.
Jezzy just recently released a book, Adversity for Sale. Also, he just dropped the album I Might Forget, but I don't forgive. He sat down with Nia Long to discuss their divorces, self-love, family. They talked about everything, past trauma. He talked about his time in the music industry and how he had to separate from his old friends. He talked about healing from his past trauma. The interview went all over the place and went deep.
You a real nigga.
Who, Jezzy?
No, you.
Why?
Cause you left out that one part.
Oh,
the
real
M
niggas don't
word.
cheat?
You was like his past trauma.
Yeah,
You still kept it thug 1-on-1, bro. I feel you, bro.
He also talked
Can't
about
ban the snowman.
He also talked about how real men don't cheat. Which is a song on the album, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
And that's a really good album. Or I'm just old, but that's a really good album. He also talked about the business ethics he has learned from being in the music industry. Now, when you watch the video, I felt like Nia Long was flirting a little bit.
Hell yeah. She's
I don't
free
know if y'all
woman.
picked up
Probably
that vibe.
naturally a flirt. Like,
She a free woman.
Y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all can't just be flirting with dudes.
what you mean? If it's
Y'all
natural,
gonna
it
fuck
just
around
comes
again?
I've
natural.
noticed about life, some girls just don't know how. That's just who
They
they
just
are.
Some
flirty?
women don't know how.
Yeah,
but
that's
there are
just
some
that's
women
just
that
who
do.
they are, and they don't even mean to be like that. That's just bubbly being personality. That's just literally who they are. They don't even mean to be like
Hey,
that.
don't play with me like that. You gonna get fucked.
No, it ain't. It's just the feminosity, and then they can see where a guy would take it wrong. Put it that way.
And I take it wrong, but I feel like if we get nice and friendly, and I'm getting nice and friendly, I ain't saying that day, but I feel like you can only be but so nice and friendly. Like some of that shit genuine.
But when you're flirting, you know how to set the boundary of, I'm flirting with you right now to put a smile on your face. This isn't going past this moment.
Why y'all so evil?
We're not
Why
evil.
we just can't feel good about
Why y'all
ourselves?
so easy?
Bruh.
Why y'all want to be rubbed on so quick just because we make y'all smile?
Nigga,
We
come
ain't
on,
saying-
life hard. Shit. What the fuck? I gotta have 100,000. I gotta woo you. I gotta get all the right answers.
Can't even go
Why
to
can't I get a fucking hug? God damn. You act like that's too much.
Message.
God damn. I'm tired.
We didn't say you couldn't get a hug.
That's crazy,
Y'all so
man.
deceitful,
We're
bro.
not
the
deceitful.
fuck,
We're
bruh?
not evil. I'm not saying it happens for everybody. I'm just
All
saying
I'm saying is if you flirting with me, I think that maybe I could take you to dinner.
and
I
that's
think.
fine. You have every right to think that.
But don't let me take you to dinner if you don't really
okay,
like me
then
like
yeah,
that.
that's when it becomes deceitful. Don't allow things to carry forward if you don't want anything from it.
Bro, you just got to put a bunch of disclaimers on it. I ain't trying to holler at you, but if the window's open, you can go ahead and let me through it. But I ain't trying, though.
Nah, facts. Nah, facts.
I ain't trying, though. I just want to let you know
Oh,
that.
you talking about as a man? Oh yeah.
You got-
Hey, listen, excuse me. I'm not trying to follow you home, none of that shit. I just thought you was pretty. I just really wanted to see if you thought I was alright.
Now, where are you saying this at?
I mean,
at Target,
if you saying
if
that
you
at
trying-
her door,
at
then-
Target, in the produce aisle,
but
because
if
y'all
you-
weird as
that-
hell.
I mean, that's fine.
Hey,
But
you
if
gonna be like
say
holding the
at
door,
her
be like, hold
car-
up, I can't even do this because you fine as hell, and I don't want you to think I'm trying to come at you.
Yeah.
So I'ma just go ahead and shut the door. You come in after
yeah.
me.
That's crazy.
I was trying to be a gentleman, but I don't know.
That's crazy that you can't even
you
open
go-
the automatic door for me. But still,
It's too much. I might be
feel
throwing
like
the wrong
if you
signal.
approach it the right way, then you'll get whatever you're seeking. But what you're saying, niggas do that shit. They'll follow somebody to their whole ass car. But I ain't trying to be weird. But you're being weird. Why?
Yeah,
you
that's
follow me to
weird.
your
That's
car?
weird. I'm not
I'm
gonna follow
talking
you.
about on the spot. When
Oh,
I
well,
see
yeah,
you,
on the spot,
when I see
yeah.
you picking out cucumbers, hey, yo, dog.
Now, why she gotta be picking out cucumbers?
I mean, that's what she was looking for. She's making a salad. Cucumbers going salad. Celery.
I don't holler because I'm in a relationship, but I've seen certain things like girls don't even stop for certain dudes. They just keep going.
Hey, how you doing?
Just keep going. Just out. Foom, foom, foom.
And the shit getting worse. It ain't getting
Yeah,
better.
man,
This shit is
it's
getting
I
like,
will
worse.
damn.
say there are some, based on conversations, some women.
Time out. I'll let you finish that. The funny thing about it getting worse is they do all of that. Then they take to the internet to
Oh my
post
God, I knew it was
memes or
coming.
go on Twitter to write long soliloquies about how they looking for a man.
Soliloquies.
You had 10 men just try to talk to you.
Hey man, he got a point. But go ahead.
But go
D.
ahead. Go ahead, Queen.
He does
Go ahead,
have a
Queen. We
point.
listen.
He got a point. But
I'm
go
not
ahead. D.
invalidating that point. You do have a
And I
very
have a
valid
question, but go ahead.
Point. I think that, based on conversations or just some women, and I will say some because not all, some women are shy when it comes to interacting with men in public in general. So they take it as they give off kind of weird energy, like they walk fast, past you, or they will not look at you in your face. But then you come across women that's looking at you, that's paying attention to you, and you not looking at them.
Timeout. Flag on the play.
I ain't never seen that.
But
Last I
can't say
checked, none of
looking-
us are Professor X.
Right. Looking is not enough. Looking is not enough.
Little
You
white
cannot-
babies look at me too. You think I need to go up to him and be like, "Hey, little nigga"? Like,
Nah, I
hey,
don't
come here,
talk to
let me-
people's kids.
I'm just saying.
Girls, y'all got to give a nigga a
looking
hint.
is not enough. I'm saying if you see somebody at this day and age, honestly, it just boils down to having some courage, having some confidence. You see someone you like, speak.
And
All
say
right.
something.
So
All
they
right,
can
well,
walk
let me
real
give you this.
fast away from me.
No.
Let me
Okay,
give you
good.
this. Say you a single man, you don't holler at 5, and then on that 6th one, she might give you play, but you don't holler at this 5, and they don't discourage the fuck out of you on the 6th one. What the fuck you supposed to do?
Stay
Because that
encouraged.
shit happens.
Stay
The Bible
encouraged.
says
Stay encouraged.
All right. I do want to know.
Ain't that Fred Hammond? Be encouraged. She done threw a Bible verse in. That's some bull.
All right. How many free dinners have you taken from flirting?
How many free dinners have I
Free
taken
dinners?
From flirting.
from flirting?
That's
With no
crazy.
intent to do anything but get this food.
That's bullshit.
I can
by the
name
way.
one, but go ahead.
I'm mad as hell if you out here just with me.
You
to
said you
get
can
some
name
food.
one.
Yep, I know one. But so don't say zero.
Why that nigga
No,
trying to put
I
you
was
out?
gonna say zero.
Okay, good.
But I will say it's not something I do now, but I have done it previously. I will say flirting and accepting a free dinner when I know I don't want anything, I would say about 3 or 4.
Damn.
Back to what I was saying.
Can we all agree you ain't shit?
Yeah.
That's
She
fine.
ain't
Hey,
shit.
think what you want. But the crazy part is, even in those situations, now looking back, I was mean as fuck. Like, I was very clear. Like, hey, I really don't like you.
Damn, that's fucked up.
But some men, they are so encouraged that they just keep on pressing.
Now, that's one thing. I'd be damned if you don't tell me you don't like me and then I'm still trying to spend some money on you. Fuck that shit. You at least got to like me now. Come on.
But you're a different man. Some of these dudes.
I would say young niggas back then didn't care.
But anyway, I don't want to stay on that long. I just wanted to get back to the flirting being deceitful. Also, as well as don't flirt with a nigga if you don't like a nigga. I think Nia Long was genuinely flirting. That is the snowman.
I think she's genuinely just a nice person.
Call me old hat, but I like them two together. I like they banter back and forth.
I did.
I felt a little chemistry between the two. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I was interested. I'm invested. Would I like another interview between them two? Maybe a first date?
Now you on a reality show.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
I'm with it. I'm here for it.
I got a question. If y'all could sit down with and do an unfiltered, in-depth, emotional interview like they did with someone, who would y'all do it with?
A celebrity?
I mean, whoever.
In-depth interview?
Like, all right, you dropping your comedy special. Because pretty much he dropped the album, he went on a press tour, and he picked her to do the interview. So who would you...
Oh, so he went out and handpicked her.
Yeah, so if you handpicked somebody to do, like, on your press run...
Oh, so that was his shot.
Yeah, he handpicked her to do that. That wasn't...
That's
like,
she
don't have a...
so he was
She
shooting.
don't have a show. That's Jezzy content. Like, he owned the content.
Get him, Jezzy.
That's his
God.
shot, yeah.
That's what's up.
So who would y'all handpick?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
I don't know, man. I'm going to shoot in the dark here.
I got 5 people.
You got 5 people,
Who
bro?
I would want to interview.
I ain't even got one.
Yeah.
Jeez. It'll be somebody funny. For some reason, I want to say Candace Owens because I just want to throw shades at her all day.
Yeah.
Are you done? No. Are you done? I just want to just cook her goose one good time. Even if she cooks mine like 60, I just want to get one good one in. You know, and who else? I don't know, man. I really don't know. That's
who are
question.
your 5? Then I can tell you.
I'm probably gonna sit down with Emmanuel. I think it's Emmanuel Ocho. I would say
know
Ocho.
who that is.
Emmanuel Ocho
From Love Is Blind?
on the news. Good Morning America.
Good morning, America.
Him or Michael Strahan.
Oh, okay.
I would handpick to sit down with
My nigga Michael can't go through nothing right now.
Joe Budden. I would let Joe Budden interview me on my press run for whatever I got going on. I've often dreamed of sitting across from Ernie from inside the NBA on some sports shit, but I'm not a basketball player.
Oh, you talking about my nigga? Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool.
Dreamed of sitting across from Ernie. Colin Cowherd, definitely will let him interview me. And then I think my last one, I definitely want to sit down with Joe Rogan. He'd be like, yeah, dude, so, I mean, last night me and the buddies were doing mushrooms. So it wouldn't be Joe.
I'm surprised you're not going to say one person. I know you're not going to say him, but go ahead.
And I think that's about it. I mean,
I'm surprised you ain't going to say him.
She's dead, but Barbara Walters would have been who I picked. That would have been my number one choice. She's not alive anymore.
I think I know who James is.
But Barbara Walters would have been my number one pick.
Who?
Go ahead.
Who, D?
Go ahead.
Who would
I was going to say Cam.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
Cam,
surprised you wouldn't sit down with that nigga.
Because I watched enough of his interviews to be like, I don't want to have a nigga conversation.
Okay.
Cam be having nigga conversation. Nah, he do a good job because
That's fucked up.
He
biased
tones it
on
back.
the conversation. That's fucked up.
No. He tones it back. Like his interviews are pretty good about 20 minutes in, but that first 20 minutes is like he really gets you settled in the way he wants you to be. Then he get real professional on you. I want Barbara Walters. She gonna come in there, you know, she gonna walk around the compound. She gonna see shit. She gonna sit down, then she gonna dig into my past. Yeah. So when you were 10, your mother said to you, like, nigga, where she get this information? Like, all right, we on something. Like, yeah.
I would say along those lines, Gail.
I'm definitely not doing
Gail
that
King.
with her. She the king killer.
One of my favorite authors, His name is Ishmael Bia or Bay. He's a former African boy soldier, but he's one of my favorite authors. I would sit with him. And Yvonne Orji and Issa Rae.
You want both of them?
Yeah, like I would want.
Y'all having a threesome?
No,
it's crazy. No.
Her last name Orji for real?
Yeah,
Orji.
Well, she's Nigerian, I believe, but so yeah, but just because her book was really good, I read her book, Bamboozled by Jesus, and it's how she writes. I can imagine sitting in a room with her. Like I would want to sit and talk to her. Kelly Rowland, and there was one more. I would say
Kelly Rowland.
I'm kind of at a coin toss, but I would want to sit and talk to just pick the brain of Michelle Obama. But I wouldn't want that in front of a camera. Like I would want that kind of like a wine private conversation.
Remember, like she talking to you though.
I know.
Like more so. Okay.
But like I feel like that the thought process would be intriguing. It would spark an intriguing conversation.
You know Yvonne Orji's a comedian, right?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah. She also was on the headlines this week. She talked about she's a virgin. She's 39 years old. Shout out to her.
That's crazy.
Talked about her troubles dating men and but she said she don't regret being a virgin, and she also talked about her Christian beliefs is the reason why she's a virgin.
Amen.
If y'all could like wait for marriage, would you wait for marriage?
If y'all could wait for marriage, would you wait
What
for
do you
You
mean,
should be doing it right now, nigga.
No one. What do you mean? None of us here are virgins, right?
Nah, you should. You're not, but you're supposed to.
So if you could wait, like if you could do it all over
Oh,
again
you saying do it all over again.
and wait for marriage, would you wait for marriage?
I would try, but
You want me to go first?
I would try, but I know
Talking to y'all.
I know in my life where I probably would have fallen short.
Okay. All right. But why do you think that is? Like what was the thing that made you want to explore sex before marriage?
I would say it kind of solidified what I knew to be commitment. It's like I don't know what commitment is outside of that physical sexual connection. Like this is really gonna bond us. This is what really makes our relationship. In that moment in time, I felt like that was almost damn near required in order for that relationship to flourish and to grow and to do whatever.
Women still believe that. Go ahead.
And so but looking back, I feel like if I could do it all over again, I would have been fine up until I met that person. But the caveat to that is maybe I would have never met that person because I had not explored the sexual aspect of myself.
Oh shit, that nigga your crypto dick.
Hold on, time out. Maybe. Well, but the person don't exist, right?
The person does exist.
Oh.
But maybe our paths would not have crossed if I would never if I never tapped into that sexual interest.
Oh, you
within
talking about the
myself.
person you lost your virginity to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Like I would have probably not even crossed paths or been in. I would have probably been invested in church or doing something else different.
Yeah. What about you?
That nigga hit you with that crypto dick, broke you down. Man, look, man.
If you could do it over again, would you wait? Could you stop looking at my screen? Look at the camera.
Now I'm trying to answer this the best way I
Be
can.
honest.
He can't.
Be honest?
Yeah.
He gonna get in trouble. Gonna get an ass beat.
Hell no, I ain't giving them nuts back, nigga. I remember all them shits.
Oh God.
So you would.
Damn, I need to pray.
You wouldn't. No,
I wouldn't want to.
It's fine. Like
I wouldn't want to. Shit.
Listen here, brother. We fall short.
I'm thinking of some good ones right now. I'm like, damn, I gotta get that back. Yeah, no, nigga, I can't do that. Can't do that.
So
That memory lasts a lifetime.
what led you to that though? Like, what led you to the point where it was like, I gotta get in this sex game? Like, I'm not like we all been told, yo, sex is for married people. Like, you wait till you married, then you have sex.
I believe like
What made you say, nah, fuck that, I can't wait?
That's crazy how you just getting out all this deep, dark past shit. But honestly, sex was kept from me. Like, it was like, sex, you shouldn't do this. Okay, put it away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I felt like the curiosity of just wanting to know what it was and what it is what drove me to it. You know what I'm saying? Because they were like, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was no yellow tape around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do this. If you do this, your dick gonna fall off. I heard all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I was scared. Like, my peers was fucking way before I was.
Yeah.
I was like the last one to do it because I thought my dick was gonna fall off or some shit. Or I thought I was gonna have like a baby or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But once that, good Lord.
Nah, I think on this edge of life, I would wait. Like, where I'm at today, if I could go back and do it again, I would wait till I was married. I would definitely wait till I was married.
Damn.
But I know why I didn't. But it had nothing to do with my peers or my friends because I was just exposed to sexual things early on in life, like when I was young. So I was always fascinated by sex. Sex was more so like a fascination for me. And it was something I enjoyed, like being hard and
you enjoy being hard walking around like nigga.
You get hard. I would get hard in my bed.
That's something the nigga would say.
Push that shit up against the mattress and slide it back and forth.
Oh, you a freak.
Good feeling.
You a nasty ass nigga.
Yeah, like no, that was me. That was me. And
that nigga hunching.
And I wouldn't lose my virginity until I was like 16, but I wanted to so bad. Like I would hear guys in the locker room talk about having sex, and I would like. And I would be listening, you know what I'm saying? I'm believing all this shit because a lot of them niggas is lying, and I'm believing all this shit. I don't know that. You know, and I'm not looking up to these guys, but I'm just like, I can't wait till the day I get there.
I get a story.
I get to have intercourse with a woman. But it was more so for me, it wasn't a perversion. It wasn't about my manhood. It was just more so like, this is something I'm fascinated with. I just want to make love to a woman. Like, I want to be with a woman. And
this conversation is very funny because I remember when I was like maybe 20, 21, and that was like the first time like I had conversations about sex with like my peers and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember we were in a party setting, and it was some girls there. They stripped or whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember I was real like about 21. I say maybe I had probably, and this is probably a stretch, probably 5 bodies, probably at that time. And, I was still like new to sex. So it was when girls were like giving their like explanation on sex, I couldn't believe what the fuck I was hearing. One girl, I remember this vividly. She was like, if you still nutting in condoms, your ass is not ready for sex. And I thought, bruh, from that, and she was fucking gorgeous too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, first of all, I couldn't believe that shit left her mouth. But I remember like me going out and having experiences and like having sex and nutting in condoms, and was like, yeah, I ain't ready for raw like that shit. That shit fucked me all up, bruh. Just hearing that, you know what I'm saying?
No.
And I were like, girls was like, this other girl was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Like after the first round, after the dude is done, she ready to go probably like 4 more times. So that shit used to scare me too.
That shit scary.
Cause I was like, God damn, nigga, I throw 2. I was like, you might get a good 2 out of me. And that was in prime talk. You know what I'm saying? That was back in prime time. You know what I'm saying? You might get a good 2 out of me. That first one is a Maypop. It's like a Maypop tire because it could come quick or it could come later.
Yep.
It's gonna come, but you don't know when.
It's gonna come. No.
You don't know when. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just gonna come quick.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
That's just how it is. But it's just I felt like that part of life right there. I wish that would have prepared me for what I was getting myself into, because that shit made me go into it with like fear. I didn't even think I was ready. I was like, oh shit, hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's just.
I think my biggest fear was coming too quick. That was it. And
yeah.
I everybody told me the first time definitely gonna happen, but every time after that, that's gonna be on you. And they were pretty much right. I was like, damn, that first time was like, it was over in seconds, but every time after that, that's a whole other rabbit hole. I'm not even gonna go down. But
I feel like Dick got a mind of his own. That shit nut when it want a nut.
yeah, at 38, yeah, it
That
does.
shit. I mean, sometimes you never know. You could get along. You be like, damn, I've been struggling. What time is it? You know what I'm saying? Some days that shit just be like,
Pow, we gone. We done.
I think
We
it was
done.
like it was the once the curiosity left it, like once I experienced it, once it happened, I think the biggest thing for most women, or once we lose our virginity, or when it talked about it for us, is all the things that could happen, the babies, the STDs, this and that. It's gonna hurt. Oh my God. So once it happened, like I lost my virginity and I didn't have sex for like 5-6 years later. Like I literally just was like, okay, I did it, and I wasn't interested anymore. So
yeah.
that shit, that first time like a crackhead. Even though my first time wasn't even all that. That shit still was like, oh yeah.
And I think back to what I was saying, like just because I was so fascinated by it that I don't even think I would have ever had the opportunity. I honestly wish that the way I would say my mom, I can't speak for your parents. I wish my mom would have introduced sex to me in a little bit more loving manner, and I would have seen it different. And I would have wished we had some more open conversations, some things that I didn't tell her till later on in life that I should have told her early on, that we could have talked about, got out the way, and maybe we could have had a different conversation. But having a more loving conversation about sex than a more fearful conversation about sex, that way going forward, maybe I would have waited for marriage. I don't know. I can only tell you that at 38, I feel like I would have rather I could wait. I could probably wait it out.
I wish I could talk to my mom about some shit. Now Priscilla McLean, boy, that's her first thing. You gonna die. Your dick gonna fall off. She used to say shit like that, boy, had me all fucked up. Yep, soon as I get a look, you gonna go up and then it's gonna come right the fuck off.
I wonder what
they
parents. I wonder what the grandparents used to tell them. Like I wonder what they parents used to tell them.
I'm guessing they used to tell them that shit. Whatever they was telling me, where the fuck she get that shit from?
I think, I don't know. I feel like it was worse, and then that was their toned down version. Like you gonna die, but their version was like, you going to hell, you gonna die. Like it was just a lot of shit. She used to.
I don't know what my grandparents might have told my mom or whatever, but I do know of someone, this older woman. She showed her daughters a video because she worked
Blueberry
for
muffin?
She
showed them the blueberry muffin.
No, no.
You haven't
So
said
she worked for like the county, like the county free clinic or
the health
whatever.
department.
Yeah, she worked for the health department. She showed them a video of a young girl that gave birth but did not survive the birth. Like it was just a raw video. She showed them that, and so it kind of just deterred them from really talking to guys, I think, until the first one probably had her first boyfriend when she was like 25, 26.
I swear, that's like a parent's goal is to like, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm that parent. The goal was to steer you away from sex. But I don't know my mom's aim, and I don't know my grandparents' aim. I also know this before I get into what I was about to say. Grandparents treat the grandkids way different because they, you're on the other end of life, different. So you know so much more. So you approach topics different. Like my mom approaches things different with my daughter, but me being a father, I know I wanted to do the same thing. I want to deter you from making some decisions. But I know my thought process behind it is, I know how successful I could have been had I not focused on women and sex and dating. I could have been 10 times more successful with that shit out of my life. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, oh, I got the answer. Get away from that sex. Get away from the boyfriends. But then I have to realize, like, these are things that just happen in life. Like, people are going to do these things. So,
yeah, and it's not like you're going to go through life and not find no one attractive. You're going to be like, damn, that motherfucker look pretty good over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to fuck you up.
Like, so Yvonne's book, again, y'all probably not gonna read it, but Bamboozled by Jesus, she does talk about like her having to deal with like being a comedian, and how sometimes things were expected from her in that regard, and she kind of had to be like, this is my dream, but nah, I'm good on that, or I'm standing firm in my covenant with God. So it's I could see where I would fall short. I commend her for still being a virgin at 39.
Shout out to her.
She ain't missing shit. I feel like she was right. That pinned up energy, whoever get her gonna be happy.
Oh yeah, man. But see, this the thing though. This the only qualm I got with this whole situation because, baby girl, you ain't gonna know what to do, man. You ain't gonna know what.
You can't say that though.
And you 30 now. What are you practicing? What you got a fake dick out here or something?
I mean, no. Sometimes
you air practicing.
It just comes naturally.
It comes naturally. That's horse shit. That is horse shit, and I'm not
she's
buying
not
it.
alone. There's a whole community of single men that are still virgins in their late 30s.
I feel sorry for y'all.
FindYouAVirgin.com. That's right. FindYouAVirgin.com.
That shit does not last.
This episode has
There's
been
two
brought
people
to you
on there.
by FindYouAVirgin.com. Get on
They
there
don't like
today
each other.
and meet you a virgin.
Population of 2.
All right, while we talking about sex, man, my man T.O. was having a conversation with Chad Ocho Cinco on their live, and this is what they talked about.
DR with the women.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
orgy.
Yeah, I had the big girl. I took the. I had to take one for the team. I had the big girl.
Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you
Yeah, man. Hey, like I always tell people, that big girls.
Yeah,
Hey, big girls need love too, man.
They do.
You know what I mean?
They do.
Yeah.
Well, we went through about what 17 women in what in 12 hours.
That's crazy.
Was it 17?
17 women in 12 hours, boy.
That's crazy.
Like,
I don't forget nothing like that, boy. 17 women in 12 hours.
17?
17, boy.
Oh,
That's crazy.
man, I thought it was about 12.
Nah,
12,
17, that's a lot.
nah, it wasn't.
How you missing 5?
You can't end sex on even numbers. That's how I know it was an odd number. It
What
was
is that?
17.
What does that even
Oh,
mean?
okay. It was. Okay.
That time we was in the.
Might have been right. You might
Them
be
niggas,
right.
they was in an orgy.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
explain.
don't forget
I'll
that.
explain.
Hey, I was done after about 2 or 3 though. I had to recoup.
Balls flat.
Bruh, I don't understand how you could
I had to
fuck
recover, dog.
17 women in 12 hours.
You might be
That's
right. You might be right.
crazy.
So Chad Ocho Cinco and Terrell Owens were reminiscing about an orgy they had, and there was 17 women in that orgy, and they say Terrell Owens had to hit the big ones in the orgy. First of all, shout out to them niggas, man, in the orgy. That still is one of my sexual fantasies.
It's getting old, boy. Them curtains closing on that fantasy.
Now,
Your ass getting old.
shit, it's called blue pill. But 17 women. The reason why he said you got to end on the odd because I'm gonna assume there was 2 to 1 or 3 to 1.
Oh, okay.
So like I always said, there was this video. This is how I got introduced to Suki Hana. Suki Hana had this video called "Pussy Everywhere." And in the video is nothing but women. They all naked and they fucking. And
In the video?
yes, this video make Tip Drill look like Barney.
Send me the link.
And
Send me the link.
there's like a pool boy there. And I remember getting on the phone with my
Lucky ass
boys, and I sent them the video. I said, yo, if I had something like this, I would probably only invite you 2 niggas and maybe 2 more niggas. Like, it don't need to be a lot of niggas here. Just 5 niggas to about 20, 25 women, and we all get 2 or 3 of them and have this big orgy.
Man, let's just go on the record. If I ever
Get some money.
got a lot of women around me,
Uh-huh.
let's just say 17.
17, all right.
I'm only calling one nigga.
I feel that.
I'm only calling one nigga.
I feel that.
You take look, I'm gonna grab these, you take them, you leave me the fuck alone, nigga. I'm not
I
We is
feel
not
that.
finna deep this shit out. I'm not
No,
finna
no.
no.
But you gotta think these niggas do life size shit. So like, if it's 17 girls, let's say it was 17 girls and 5 dudes, y'all probably like in a room so big or in a place so big that. Are y'all in a mansion? So they going room to room.
Yeah, like one person in a bedroom, somebody might be in the basement, somebody over here in the game room, somebody in the movie. Like y'all not in the same room.
I don't know if this
dudes-
was a story or was a real thing, but it was like this orgy village. You go and they got all these women, and then you as the dude, dudes go to these places to fuck a lot of women. You go to your room and they send you up however many you want, and then when you're done, and you call room service and they send you up more to your room. I forgot who was telling me about that. So
how you nutting all these times, bro?
I don't think, me personally, I don't think you finish all those times. I know some guys out there that say they do, but like me personally, I wouldn't finish. I would just try all the flavors.
So what you do? All right, you done?
Yeah, I would try all the flavors. I would try all the flavors.
Get over there. Come on.
If I'm doing something like that,
All right, get out of here. Come on.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Never had an Asian. All right, had it. Next.
Get out. That's so terrible, man.
It's man shit.
Please don't listen
Don't
to us.
cancel us, man.
Yeah, please don't listen to us.
Yeah. All right. Also this week, man, Stephen A. Smith on his podcast Wildin' Out answering questions for the fans. So
Wildin' Out?
No, he was on his podcast.
Oh, okay. You fucked me up.
One of the questions the fans asked him, what's the worst day of the week to be horny? He said Sunday. I wanted to ask you guys, what you guys think the worst day of the week to be horny is?
Nigga, any day.
The worst day of the week to be horny?
You don't want to wear a hard on, nigga. That shit is terrible.
Well, he was saying Sunday was the worst day of the week to be horny because 9 times out of 10, people going to work on Monday, you probably won't be able to get none on Sunday.
Sunday night?
Yeah, Sunday night. That's what he said.
Nigga, night owl.
So he was saying the best day to get some is Saturday.
On Saturday?
Yeah,
I'll say Friday.
I feel like Saturday. Friday, Saturday.
Friday, yeah.
I feel like Saturday
Friday.
is universally the best day to get some. In man world. In man world.
In women's world, give me a good Monday, Tuesday.
Because y'all don't do new bodies a lot.
No.
So in man world, I can feel like even if it's not a new body, I can feel Friday, Saturday.
If it's someone new, then yes, a Friday or a Saturday is probably ideal.
All right, let's say it's your boo, but y'all work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. Friday evening or Saturday after a date.
Then I'm gonna say the worst day to be horny with a boo, like we both work, is probably on Monday for me.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I still feel like Friday, Saturday is universally, even in a relationship, universally a good day to have sex. You don't have anywhere to go.
But if you don't, then your worst day to be horny would be at Monday.
Okay, yeah, but that was the question. Worst day to be horny would be Monday.
Man,
I disagree with Sunday.
Y'all call me weird
Monday.
Or call me old hat. I don't even know if this is old, but bruh, I've been wanting to fuck in the morning. Fuck fucking at night. I want to go to sleep at night. I want to fuck in the morning. I don't get
weird.
that shit. I don't understand.
I don't think that's weird.
It's weird.
Now, Saturday. See, back to the best days to fuck. Like Friday and Saturday, I feel like. Well, not Friday. Saturday is the day I feel like I could fuck in the morning. I could fuck midday. Or I could fuck at night. Because Saturdays I stay up late. Because I work Monday through Friday. So I stay up late Saturdays. I stay up very late Saturdays. Even if I don't have anything to do, I'll stay up to 3, 4 in the morning on Saturdays.
Bruh, I'm straight with waking up in the morning, getting some.
And going about your day.
Going back to sleep.
Yeah.
Waking back up.
Oh, going about my day.
And going about my day.
You don't believe I get energized. I nut and get energy.
You do? That's weird.
I want to go do shit now. I want to go.
I don't nut and went right back to sleep. That shit was amazing. That's some good ass sleep. That is some good pre-nut. I mean, what's that? Post-nut sleep?
Yeah.
That shit is amazing, bro. Yeah. You wake up a whole new person.
Yeah.
You be thinking about shit you got to do in life now.
Wow.
What my taxes looking like?
That's crazy.
But like when you single, sometimes you can't sleep at the place you nutted, so you gotta get up and go.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, so true. Energy. Now the last question was best meal before sex.
Damn, why all these sex questions?
The best meal
I don't know.
before sex?
Yeah, it was the best meal before sex.
Something light.
That's what he said. He said a salad.
A salad?
He said all protein shake, which I don't know about that one.
No.
What I look like?
Like just a little like insure shake. Okay, all right.
I say no because your stomach be you hear all that shit.
Yeah, you can't. You honestly you can't maneuver if like you want to.
Get you some peanuts.
I agree with peanuts.
Peanuts, they can make you bloated.
Yeah.
So
I agree with peanuts.
If you have a sensitivity, then they can make you bloated. I would say like a salad or just a light little taco.
A light taco? That shit about to be a burrito.
No. Just a light taco, some oysters.
Gonna get up in there.
I'm going salad, no meat, and no ranch.
I'm
Damn,
definitely doing
nigga,
some,
you trying to...
some alcohol and oysters.
I feel like alcohol is a good meal before. It's good before sex.
Like if
Alcohol?
the sex is good.
Just alcohol and maybe some apps.
Yeah,
Bruh,
like
I don't like
chips.
drinking alcohol before sex because I get cocky and I might nut fast. I start talking shit. Boy, I feel that little buzz. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to tear this shit up.
You know who I am. Shut up. Shut up.
Here you go, that small talk.
Shut up. Shut up.
That's why I can't drink, man. I got to be cautious.
All that hooping and hollering.
Yeah,
and
I be
shit.
talking shit. Yeah, this is what you been waiting on, ain't it? Shit be over in 2 minutes.
All right,
Damn.
man. Let me round out this show, man. So this week in politics, man, we had the Republican debates. Now the front runners now are Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley. They spent most of the night talking about foreign policy, so the war on Israel, abortion, and of course Donald Trump, who was not present but has a 60-point lead in the Republican
Which
debate.
is crazy.
Yes. So
White people gonna
how you
get this,
not
man.
there and you still got lead?
I am ready for 2024. This is gonna be some good. There's gonna be a lot of good debates. A lot of families gonna fall apart. And niggas is voting for Trump. Watch what I tell you,
Bruh,
Blacks
at
for
this
Trump.
point, bruh,
This is gonna be the only time I'm on Facebook.
I want to see these radio personalities who was so pro getting Joe Biden. Like, if y'all run a campaign to revote them bastards in when they didn't do shit at all for anybody, y'all sick.
But give our money away.
at this point, Elmo will make a great president.
Vote for me. Come on, I'm Elmo. You know me. You've known me since I was a kid. You was a kid.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, Elmo goddamn
who the nigga
front
running
running
mate?
for president.
Who the nigga running me? Who Elmo running?
Goddamn Cookie Monster. Hey, I might vote for Cookie Monster. At least he coming with a 6-pack, nigga. He gonna have a 6-pack of cookies, yeah, for you. You straight. Instead of a stemmy, you get a 6-pack of cookies.
I take
That sound like a deal.
All right, man. Also, Ohio this week, they voted to legalize recreational marijuana. They become the 24th state to legalize recreational marijuana. Stop looking at my screen.
Well, I guess I'm about to move to Ohio, man. That shit. Because North Carolina tripping. Y'all selling THCA. Y'all fucking up the game.
They'll allow adults 21 and under to possess 2.5 ounces of marijuana and grow up to 6 plants at home. There'll be 10% tax on all marijuana sales.
To all the dope dealers, I just want to let y'all know I know the difference. Don't try to re-rock me. I know what's up. I know what's up, nigga.
And give you some Delta 8.
I know the difference between the gas and the fucking Delta 8. If I get the Delta 8, I'm calling your ass back, nigga. Just letting you know.
They phone gonna be off.
Nigga selling THCA and shit. Selling THCA, think you slick, nigga. I know what's up with it.
The use of Young Thug's lyrics in court. So this week, the court granted the prosecution permission to use the lyrics in courts from a couple of Young Thug's songs.
First of all, how do they know what this nigga's saying?
Yes. So some of them were transcribed wrong, according to article I read. And but they are going to use it. But it seems like the judge is getting kind of, they say the witness list is growing. Oh. The judge is growing tired of this case. He's going to get off.
I was going to say, yeah.
He's going to get off. And them albums are going to be good. Because he coming for all you bitch-ass niggas who snitched on me. Especially you, Gunna.
Damn.
Also, Lori Harvey and Damson Idris split this week.
Oh, who cares?
They released a joint statement saying individual paths require our full attention at this time. And we part ways with nothing but love and respect for them, which is a fucking lie. Respect for each other and the time we shared together. Man, if y'all see my nigga Damson out there looking like his character on season 6 last episode of Snowfall, please pick my man up. You know what I'm saying? Send him thoughts and prayers. We know how it is when you get a hold of a savage and they break your heart. There's some savages out there, man. Ladies, y'all are some savages. There's some savages out there. I see you. I recognize you. I fuck with y'all the long way. Shout out to y'all.
I was going to say who got sick of who first. You know that's what it came down to.
Lori Harvey broke up with him.
You already know.
I know that. He probably was crying.
How do we know that?
Because she ain't shit.
Savage. I'm not going to say she ain't shit. She's a savage.
I'm saying she ain't shit.
She was savage.
Your fucking list ain't shit, nigga. You don't got Future on there. First of all, Future, how?
I I mean, but he is from across the water. They got some baddies over there too.
Who, Future?
No,
They don't have
Damson.
savages.
Oh, you talking about Damson?
No, they probably do got some savages. I wonder if they savages.
Oh
like
yeah.
I was about to say, bro,
But
they
he's
get off
probably
just
never
off the accent.
experienced a savage, you know.
We don't know that.
I know
he
she
probably
probably
came
played.
in there with real love.
Yeah, he probably was for real.
Yeah, he fuck around, left the toilet seat
Our
up. She
time
was
is
like, I'm
up,
sick
darling.
of this shit.
She learned. She picked up a British accent and everything.
I'm sick of this nigga.
SAG after, yo, don't you're projecting. Yo, SAG after they reached a deal, ending the strike on Thursday of last week, the actor strike. So they're looking for better residual. They were looking for better residual compensation for TV shows and films, as well as safeguards against studios using generative AI. This was the second longest SAG strike in the history of SAG, and the longest Hollywood studio strike.
Oh,
They did wipe Warner Brothers of $500 million.
damn.
And they saying that the economy may have caused a $5 billion impact on the economy. Their new deal is
SAG?
no, just Warner Brothers alone.
Just Warner Brothers.
What they did, yeah, Warner Brothers alone. The new deal was valued around $1 billion. So shout out to them for getting they just do now. It's only a 3-year deal.
Hey,
Yo, I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast this week, man, and that streaming shit, it's so convoluted because it's like streaming was the remedy to combat bootlegging.
Yes.
Because honestly, even if we got rid of bootlegging today, streaming today, we would have just eventually bootlegging would have been the wave.
Right.
So all the tech companies did was get in front of it. I do think it's predatorial though that they don't pay artists for the work, and it's even worse with actors because they don't get paid by streams, which is nothing to music.
Right.
But the way their contract was designed, streaming numbers wasn't factored into an actor's pay or a writer's pay. So now they got to go back and revisit the contract so they can make what they would have made if these things were airing on TV as reruns.
Because they should run in line with like royalties, I believe, right?
Yes, they can't get their proper royalties because the old contract didn't reflect streaming. So now it's got to reflect the way things have changed. It's just so crazy to me that, like, I was listening to them talk about it with music, and my thing is like a couple things. We've had so much access to music and movies so long that if we had to go back to buying these movies, I don't think it would be 100% horrible. I actually think it would make people make better content. But on the flip side of that, would we go back to even buying these things?
True.
Like, because we still have the internet. The internet still has pirates, and we still get bootleg movies to this day.
People still look for bootleg stuff.
Yeah, and if you don't have a streaming service for music, you probably, if not, and you still picky about your music, you might still download. And I don't know who out there still downloads. I know there was a cult of people once physical mixtapes stopped going out. Dat Piff was their app, like they was on it.
Oh yeah, Dat Piff was the shit.
Yeah, so my point in all that is just like,
I remember that
they were
shit.
talking about the value of art. Because Lloyd Banks wants to sell his next album for $100. And I just believe that, like they said, the fans who like Lloyd Banks, that's who pretty much he's selling the album to. He's not selling it to the masses. But they did raise a good point. When you start to learn about art and the value of art, and you start visiting all these art museums, like these art and these paintings are worth 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 millions of dollars, right? So when it comes to music and when it comes to movies, these pieces of art, what is the true value of the art? I think that's always been a big question. Like, what is the true value of a movie? What is the true value of a CD? You know what I'm saying? If a Picasso is $1,000 or $1 million, what makes reasonable doubt the original first copy not the same value? Right. Why we get that for $9.99? They basically were saying like this should be valued at more.
First of all, Lloyd Banks selling a CD at $100 is OD than a motherfucker.
Well, you gotta remember Nipsey Hussle did it.
I know, but that's Nip.
Yeah, so
Lloyd.
So the let me educate you. So the thought process behind it is, if I have an audience that buys my music,
right?
Not stream my music,
buys it.
Mm-hmm. And let's say my audience is 300 people. Now we're looking at people who buy my music, buy my merch, they buy my concert tickets, they support me monetarily. Mm-hmm. So when I pitch, I'm putting out $100 album. It's only for those people who shop with me.
Gotcha.
It's not for us.
Gotcha.
Like I'm with you. I'm not buying that either. However, a fan would buy that. Like I don't know whose album I would buy for $100. Maybe J. Cole.
I was gonna say. I think during the pandemic, was it Chris Brown? Somebody attempted that, but I think they offered like a T-shirt or something with it. It was like a package, album package. Is that what he's trying to do?
No. You would just get the CD or whatever he's selling for $100, which I see he's trying to value that artist something. And like he said, the fans would do it. And honestly, I believe I think more artists should do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he's doing it basically like for like a couple months. Mm-hmm. The only way you can listen to it is you have to buy the album. And for the hardcore fan, they're going to do that. Like the rest of us, even when it comes to movies, I'll use movies as example. If we really want to see something, we go buy it. We go pay for it. If we like, all right, I'll wait till it hits streaming, we'll wait 3 months for it. And so he's kind of adopting that same business model. I think it's pretty dope. Okay. Because rappers don't make money from music. I sell my album for $100, times that by 2,000 fans, that's $200,000. I think that's $200,000, right? Yes. $100 times 2,000. Yeah. That's $200,000. That's $200,000 I would have never made from streaming. Would have never made that from streaming. I just put $200,000 in my pocket from just 2,000 copies. In order for you to make $1 million, and I think in the music business, you got it. Oh no! In order to break even, if you're on a record label, you have to sell 1 million records. Mm-hmm. So that lets you know most artists we grew up listening to don't sell 1 million records, so they don't break even, meaning they are in debt to the record label for the rest of their life. So I think it's dope. I think we're gonna see. I think the future of how we receive our art that we enjoy, like music and movies, is going to change.
Oh, absolutely.
It's going to change. It's not like I'm enjoying what it is now, but I think it's going to get to that place where we're going to go back to somehow paying something more. Like Netflix is going up on the price
again.
Yeah. It's only a matter of time for the shit's $50 a month.
It's only a matter of time. Back into alignment with cable. It's becoming no different at this point.
Yeah, it is getting to that point. Because we literally
are paying so many different I have, 4
or 5,
different streaming services. So it's like I'm paying for each of those, and I'm not really breaking even or saving anything if I were just to be paying cable.
Nah. And like I said, and if they just signed $1 billion deal, we're going to eat that cost on the back end, whether it be at the theater, or whether it be on Hulu, or whether it be on Netflix, or whether it be wherever they got to put this content out at, those greedy bastards are going to suck us dry. So look out for a rise to your Disney Plus or whatever. LaMelo Ball and Puma being sued by the founder of Big Baller Brand.
This is wild. Because if this is who I think it is, he got in trouble for stealing money from them. And then now
I know who you're talking about, but I'm not sure. So, yeah, LaMelo Ball and his family are being sued by Alan Foster, and he owns 33% of Ball Sports Group, a company owned by Ball's father, LeVar. Mm-hmm. Basically, what he's saying is like he's suing them for infringing on his intellectual property. He's also including Puma in the suit because he's saying that their designs are intentionally like mimicking his. And he's basically not getting paid for all of this. So he's suing them for $200 million.
Good luck with that.
He ain't gonna get it.
You don't think so?
It's just another person coming after somebody who's been successful and you haven't.
Yep.
There you have it. All right, man. Got a new segment, Comedy Corner. Before we get into that, I do want to give a person of the week this week. We didn't have one last week. So I found out about this country music artist named Jelly Roll, and he gave a real inspirational speech. It moved me. I wanted to play it here on the pod, hopefully to motivate everybody out there during the week.
Not a white man moving.
Yeah, man. He was.
Hey, country radio, what's up, baby?
I think that's it.
I got 1,000 people to thank you, but most importantly, my Lord and my wife. I love you so much. You changed my life, baby. Megan, Parker, Haley, I love all y'all. We're friends. And Zach Bryan, I think you are one of the hottest things on earth, not just country music. You deserve this as much as anybody else. I love you. I'm glad we're sitting there partying the rest of the night, baby. But most importantly, there is something poetic about a 39-year-old man winning New Artist of the Year. I don't know where you're at in your life or what you're going through, but I want to tell you to keep going, baby. I want to tell you success is on the other side of it. I want to tell you it's going to be okay. I want to tell you that the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror for a reason, because what's in front of you is so much more important than what's behind you. Let's party, Nashville!
But that nigga got a pastor in his family. Yeah. That boy said, I'm gonna tell you what you're going through. Yeah.
That's Jelly Roll,
Deep South right there. Somebody granddaddy a pastor.
I found out he used to be on 3-6 Mafia. He used to be on Hypnotize Minds.
Yes.
And something else, and he's transitioned to country, man.
That's why he's familiar to me. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna check his music out. But yeah,
what he do with 3-6?
I'm gonna find out. But shout out to him. Real inspirational speech, real motivational speech. And shout out to him for winning New Country Artist of the Year, man. That's pretty dope. All right, I'm going to get into my comedy corner this week. I'm going back to my guy, Matt Rife.
Matt Rife.
And we talking about Kevin Gates, baby. Let's go.
Kevin Gates is so fucking funny, dude. Kevin Gates is a rapper and he makes phenomenal music, but his concerts are the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. He just like, I don't even know how to describe this to y'all. He like fucks the crowd, if that makes any sense. The majority of his concerts, I would say, are women, usually, right? He'll be in the middle of a song called like, dick you down, dick you down, dick you down. And we'll just stop in the middle of it and be like, you know, sometimes I like to get my fist all up in your pussy lips. And then I smother your vagina in jelly and I put that shit together like two ends of a loaf. And then I just, and you're like, dude, is this the rest of the song? Bro, he'll be on stage and just, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Other people are here. Kevin.
That's my guy, Matt Rife, man. Oh, man. Real quick, man, I got shout-outs to wrap up the show, man. Texas Rangers run the World Series. That's old news, but I also want to give rest in peace to Richard Roundtree. That was Texas Rangers' first ever World Series, by the way. Rest in peace to Richard Roundtree, man. He died a couple weeks back. I meant to say that on the show. Bob Knight died last week. He was the coach. He was a college coach. I forgot what team he coached. Forgive me, y'all.
Yeah, he was a Hall of Famer.
He was definitely that. Matthew Perry from Friends passed away at 53.
What?
And NHL player by the name of Adam Johnson was killed in a hockey game. Prayers out to him and his family. He was a former NHL player. He died playing hockey overseas. That's it, man. That's all I got. That's episode 282. Is that right? 282?
Yes, 282.
That's episode 282, man. Thank you for joining us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. If you're watching us right now, like, subscribe, comment. You can watch this show every week. Listen to it every week on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, and Google Play, man. Let's take us up out of here with some tunes, man. Final
Closing
thoughts.
Elmo for president.
Yay!
Stop supporting Trump so damn heavy.
I know, right?
I get it.
Y'all know what it is. 2024.
I can't. It's like,
MAGA.
how does he not even show up?
Make America great again, man.
Nia Long
Boy,
and
you sound crazy.
Jezzy, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, go on do that.
Oh, he probably already did that.
I just want to say,
we not gonna put her out there like that.
I just want to say, I would like a plate for me and my family.
Keith Lee is in New York, I believe, coming up. So we might hear.
I just want to play for me and my family. I sent my girl in, and they were acting real nice. Yo, Keith Lee, this nigga look like a Cleon, nigga. You know the nigga with the goddamn multiple goddamn angry
Star
foreheads,
Wars, man.
Yeah.
Star Wars. He do like a Cleon.
That's
man.
actually Star Trek.
Star Trek's my fault. Star Trek.
That nigga got a little baby Cleon. He got the one frown.
Nah, he got the
on.
motherfuckers.
I would like a plate for me and my family.
Yo.
This nigga wild.
Yeah, you killed that shit. You killed that shit. All right, man. Listen, man. I'm signing off for my man Jukebox Johnny. I'm signing off for D. I'm signing off for James, man. I really want you guys out there to love the life you live and the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. If you love music, if you like smooth, sultry sounds, go listen to this. I Left My Heart in Ladera, man. Alex Isley and Terrence Martin. Been on this shit for a month now.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to talk to y'all next week.
Good song.
We don't have all the control. So much pressure to keep up.
Okay, with the fade out.
Dad, are you on the radio?
I swear you a DJ. Hey, this nigga